Hi friends, welcome to the video course Disciplining the Mind, and thank you for the wonderful response that you are giving me. You people are motivating me to come up with wonderful ideas and create new videos so that I can be more helpful to you in terms of enriching your life. Today let's begin with another question. Friends, when you reach home after your day's work, tell me which shoe you remove first, the left leg or the right leg. Well, for some it can be left, for some it can be right. That's true. Now think of one day in your life when you remove the other shoe first. Well, it's not possible unless you are injured. Other than that, it's actually not possible. Friends, that is a habit. Habit is an unconscious behavior, a pattern of behaving. We are just unaware that we do the same thing time and again. We behave the same way time and again. We have a habit of feeling, experiencing emotions the same way. We hang out with same people. We do the things same way. Isn't it? Now another question, what if we keep on doing the same thing in the same way time and again? Well, we get the same results time and again. So if you want to change the results, you have to change doing the same thing the same way. You have to do different things, or maybe you have to do the same thing in a different way. But something has to change. That something is called habit. And there is a saying, old habits die hard. Isn't it? Well, today we are going to talk of habits and how to overcome habits. Friends, let me give you a story from my life. It's not a story, it's my experience. It's something that I've learned over years. Since the day I got my driving license, since the day I started biking, I was a very, very rash biker. It's like on the road, in the traffic, I used to ride a bike as if I'm playing a video game. I used to go zoom, zoom, zoom all over. My friends were literally scared sitting with me on my bike. Only reason, I was a hell of a biker. I was a very rough, very rash, very unsafe biker. Good in those days, but after I got married, after I had 2 kids, I had to improve. I had to improve my driving style, my riding style. But it was a habit. I consciously had a choice. I knew a different behavior was required. I knew what was the new behavior, but I just couldn't do it. Why? Habit. Old habits die hard. Friends. Well, one fine day, again I was on my bike and I was about to overtake a city bus. And there was a city bus coming right on my face. I just squeezed into both the buses. If I would have been late by a fraction of a second, I would have been no more doing these videos. But fortunately I made it. The moment I overtook the bus, the first thing I did was I pulled over and I got thinking, my God, what am I doing? I've got a family to take care of. I'm a responsible man and I need to improve. This cannot go on. And there was one single thing that I did sitting on the bike on the side of the road. And that is, I disassociated myself with the event. What is disassociation? Well, friends, I visualized myself riding the bike, seeing me do the same thing as a second person. That's disassociation. This is a second person, that's me. I am seeing myself overtaking the bus and squeezing in between both the buses. That is what I saw myself doing as a second person. That's disassociation. After doing that a couple of times, I did a double disassociation. This is where I am the third person up there on the top. I see myself as a second person seeing me, and I see myself doing that. So I saw myself from 2 different perspectives, at least 10-15 times, sitting there on the side of the road on my bike. That's disassociation and double disassociation. Friends, researchers in the neuroscience have explained something wonderful. What the researchers have said that every and any learning happens only in a state of disassociation. So to break a habit, you need to first learn, not know. Knowing that you need to change the habit and learning something out of it are two different things, my friend. Learning happens only in a state of disassociation. So disassociate with the habit. As a second person, as the third person. Practice double disassociation. Just by practicing this, over a period of a month or so, after that, whenever I was biking, I was cool, easy, calm, safe. Isn't that easy? Well, when I talk of habits and I give this example, people come up and tell me, well, what about quitting cigarettes? Is quitting cigarette as easy as this just by double disassociation? Well, I don't know, I've never tried doing it because I'm not a smoker. But the fact is, just by double disassociation, it becomes easier to quit cigarette as well. Friends, I'll list down a few steps. You follow those steps. At the same time, practice double disassociation, and changing any and every behavior becomes really easy. Before going through the steps, friends, let me tell you something very important. Don't begin with something major like quitting smoking or quit alcohol. Begin with something smaller. When you overcome a small habit, it builds your belief that you can actually work with your habits and you can change them. So begin with something smaller rather than going to quit smoking at the first go. Build the belief that you can actually do it. Then go for something major. Makes sense, isn't it? Step 1. Identify the belief that has to be changed. Write it down. Writing adds commitment. Write it in form of what you want. Example, I want to wake early at 6 in the morning rather than I don't want to sleep till late. Write in form of what you want. Step 2. Add pain. What is the pain that will add in your life if you continue the habit? It's like if you continue smoking. What painful can happen in the next 5 years? If you continue smoking, what painful can happen in your life in the next 10 years? If you continue smoking, what is the pain that can be associated in your life in the next 15 years? Imagine your life to be really painful because of this habit. Brain is a wonderful instrument, my friends. It will change your behavior to avoid pain in life. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful piece of knowledge and understanding. Wonderful level of awareness. Use the brain to advantage. Add pain in your life and the brain will ensure that your behavior changes so that you can avoid pain. Step 3. Identify the things, people, events that trigger the habits. Once you've identified those things, avoid those triggers. Avoid the triggers which ensure that you are not able to quit habit. That's step 3. And now step 4. Every habit needs to be replaced. It's like if you want to quit smoking, well, what is the replacement? Whenever you feel like smoking, you read a book, you solve a puzzle. You can just suck your thumb if you want to. There needs to be a replacement. Step 5, very important. Reward yourself for every small improvement that you have had. Simple 5 steps to do. And the most important aspect of quitting something like cigarettes or maybe alcohol, it has to happen in one go. It has to happen fast. You cannot say that like today I am smoking 10 cigarettes, tomorrow I'll go to 8, day after tomorrow I'll go to 6. That's not possible. You have to quit it in one go. It is only then it is possible. Follow the steps. Disassociate yourself with it. Double disassociate yourself with it. It is not the knowledge that can help you. It is practice. Disciplined practice to discipline the mind. Friends, and the life is going to be different. The quality of life is going to be different. Friends, you deserve a much better life. Discipline your mind to enrich your life. Thank you.